Greetings and salutations. My name is Nikki. This is Midlife Adulting. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I record videos about adulting. I have budgeting videos, I have cleaning videos, I have just general life update videos, and anything else that I can think of that I want to share. And today's video is a budgeting video. I have gotten paid this week, and I am ready to go through using YNAB, which is a program called You Need a Budget, colloquially known as YNAB by everyone who uses it. And I need to go assign money into places and do things. So join me. Now, my previous paycheck jumped months and years, honestly, but I figured out how to do it more or less. So we're looking at January right now. If I go back and look at December, I have 3 overspent categories. I don't know if I go back to January, I have 4 overspent categories. So we're just going to figure this out. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure it's going to make sense. Here's something interesting that happened to me this week. I got a letter from my loan servicer for my vehicle, and it looks like my car is paid off. I won't really know until I get a title in the mail, but I'm pretty sure I just finished paying off with my car, which means this Nissan, I can snooze this guy for a little bit or hide it. Now I have money assigned in here. I forget when I pay it. I pay it on the 8th. The 8th is past. Some of that has come out. It just hasn't cleared in YNAB yet. So we're just gonna leave that be for now, because I would really like paper statements to explain things to me, and I don't have them in front of me. So for right now, you will also see that there is a new credit card in my credit card payments. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know that the Discover is a closed account. Maybe you don't know. The Discover is a closed account that I closed when I was in a debt management plan to take my debt from 75,000. It was ridiculous. All the way back down to 0. I didn't get the Discover wrapped in because it still had a promotional period left, and I couldn't wrap it into the debt management plan until the promotional period was over. And then I never did get it wrapped in. I don't know. So I'm still working on paying the Discover off. There is, I think, a couple thousand left on it. I'm just chugging away. Now that I have, potentially an extra $600 a month that I was spending on car payments, I could pay it off a little bit faster, and I will probably raise the minimum payment that I send them up by $200 just to chunk away at it faster. I am still getting interest charges. That's what they're called. Interest charges every month. It sucks. It's not the way it should have been, but I am done with the debt management plan. Most of my debt is gone, and so I'm okay with that. Now there's a Kohl's Rewards Visa on there. That is there because I needed to buy my youngest some clothes for school, and they were offering 40% off that day if you opened a card and used it. And it was like, 40% off? Yes, please, at Kohl's. The interest rate on this is ridiculous. It's like 36%. So I don't want, and I don't have a really good history with credit cards either. $50,000, $60,000, $75,000, however much the debt was. I don't have a good track record with credit cards, so I am seeing how this goes. At the first sign of danger, I'm canceling the card. I don't care what kind of hit it takes to my credit score. I cannot risk screwing up again. That's my cat scratching on the scratch. Can you stop that, please? You're so cute. Okay, well, maybe the cats will join us. At any rate, so far I have only used this card in proximity of Kohl's, which means I've used it at Kohl's, I've used it at McDonald's, and I've used it at Taco Bell. I will go in today probably and pay off the 2 charges that are on it, just because I don't know how to use credit cards anymore. I never really did learn how to use credit cards, $50,000 debt. So that's a thing. That's new. Did I need to have some? Did I have? Okay, so I need to figure this out. So I did not assign any money to the Kohl's Rewards Visa, but I did pay off the amount that I spent at Kohl's, which was $106.01. Now the card is paid off. Woo! It must stay paid off. Next we go to the Nissan, which I think is paid off, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to mess with it right now. So we're just going to leave that with $300 in it. If it turns out too much, whatever. Oh, and I have now $1,657.56 left to assign. Mortgage, I need money by the 24th. I'll actually get paid before then again, so I am going to mark this as half. Is there an easy? Oh, I could do 853.92 divided by 2, and that's how much I'm going to assign. Half of it. Look at me being all cool and shit. I need to, so State Farm claims, I have $1,356.41 that I owe them and that they don't pester me for, so it's easy to make it a secondary concern. This needs to be a primary concern along with the Discover card. So I am going to put $100 right there for right now. Looks like I have $110 in there. I still need to assign $126.07 more this month to stay on track of paying it off by July 1st. Interest charges, I'm going to leave that because that just gets me every time. Okay, groceries. This week, it looks like another paycheck is going to split months, so I need the next 2 weeks of grocery payments. So we're just going to add $500 there. I've actually been spending less than $250, which is good. So I may be able to adjust this down at some point, my target, but I just like having $250, and that's what I spend every single week. Unfortunately, 4 gallons of milk every week. Can you believe that? Anyway, gas, $350 more needed this month. Okay, I put 75 in. Let's add, let's see, another 150. Another 50. Another 25. Okay, that brings the line here up. It makes me feel better. Fast food, looks like I've overspent. Go figure. I overspent $117.14 of 75 that I had in there. So if I add 150, that brings me up, and I will try to not spend at fast food, which I've been fairly good at. I should probably rename fast food dining out, because it ends up being dining out instead. And I'm down to $255.60. Ooh. Now I'm down to $205.60. Now my cats are being obnoxious. Okay, we're just gonna charge along. Phone is gone. Patreon is funded and everything. Insurance, I'm pretty sure I paid my insurance. Why it hasn't cleared yet, I am not sure, because it is the 11th. Tuition, I should not need this anymore. I'm going to edit the target and delete it. And I am going to hide the tuition category, because that was tuition from my kids' community college. They have withdrawn from community college. They are entered cosmetology school. We have loans for that. They're in my child's name, but I'm a co-signer, so. But at any rate, gym membership. You need $20 by the 24th. Let me just give it to you. The IRS. I may be done with the IRS. I am not certain. Since I need it by the 21st, I'm going to put 125 there. Let's see here. 2119 divided by 2. This is a neat trick. I am putting in the total and dividing it by 2 to get me halfway there. Except for the ones that I can math easily in my head. Oh, now I'm over assigned. Okay. Let's just chug along down the list and see, because there's 2 more that are overspent. Donations. I made a donations to the Red Cross for, to be directed to the wildfires in California, because couple of my favorite creators are, you know, being forced to evacuate and dealing with things, and that is the connection I have, so that is the reason I donated. I encourage anybody who does have the flexibility to make donations to do so, whether it's to the animal shelters or whatever. I reposted a community post by Swoop, who has a document attached, linked with resources for people involved in the fires, and at the very end there's places to donate, so I encourage you to go check that out. I will try to also include that link in my description, just for ease of use. Okay, so that's $10.25. I know it's not much. I'm apparently over covering myself this week anyway, so household stuff, I'm not going to add anything to there because I'm 15 over. Travel, just for fun. I bought myself another overhead phone stand, so that I can do top-down videos with a little more ease. The stand that I have is a gooseneck, but you need a counterweight, and the counterweight is not always enough to keep it from toppling over, and so I thought, let me try another clamp for my desk. It's got a little bit bigger mouth, so I haven't tried it yet because my desk is not cleaned off yet. I will post an update picture because I have made a lot of really good progress on my desk, but it's not 100% yet. So once that is, I'm going to do some cash stuffing videos because I really enjoy watching them, and it is a fantastic way for me to save money. I actually did that this year, about half the year, and I had money for Christmas gifts, which I didn't include in YNAB or anything, and I didn't really mention, but I want to bring that to the forefront of the channel because I really enjoy watching cash stuffings, and I especially enjoy watching unstuffings, or, you know, people who have a giant water bottle and they stuff money in it and then they open it up and they count it all. I love that. It's the only thing that makes me wish I was still a waitress, because I would get tips every week and I could put them away, but I don't have that skill. So this is the other overspent category, just for fun. So let's cover that. Ideally, I would be adding to all of these categories. Ideally, I would be able to add more to savings. Last week, I committed to adding $250 to my savings account, which is good. I haven't done that in a really long time. But then not last week, 2 weeks ago. But then I forgot to actually put the money in. So I did that today, which is probably why now I'm $250 down, or $45.81 down. But let's see here. I really think so. I'm going to take it out of this. I know I said I was going to leave it alone. No. Okay. Minus 45.81. Now I'm good. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. So now I have all my money assigned. I didn't get to add to my annual bills. I didn't get to add to everything else. I will get there. I will. I'm gonna figure this out. I really am. But for right now, that is all I have. Do you have any questions for me about my budgeting? Do you have any tips for me that I should be paying attention to? Have you given me tips and then I haven't followed through on them? Because that's entirely possible to be a thing. Sorry, looking at my cat who's got its tail all floofed and he's all, I'm gonna attack something. Oh, hopefully it's not a house centipede. I hope everybody's having a spectacular day. If you're not having a spectacular day, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.